Glad you're here. Usually the tools I go through are about like growing your business and I don't know, getting more leads and everything. And this one's a little bit different. This is more about protecting your pipeline, protecting your income, especially because buyers, if they're searching in someone else's environment, then your commissions are exposed. And heading into spring, things are heating up, and that definitely matters. And so, like, let me describe something that's probably happened before. Hopefully, you're aware of it. But if you're not, I'll kind of go through this because when I've been calling realtors to invite them to this webinar, it seems like it was probably 75% of realtors knew about this, but 25% didn't. So the scenario is you're working with a buyer and you're excited, they're excited, right? Like they're high intent, want to buy a home. They might be pre-qualified or pre-approved even. And then one night on like a Saturday night or Sunday night, they're browsing through Zillow. And if they click on one listing, within minutes, another agent's calling them because Zillow is a place where people buy leads, right? And so you never hear back from this buyer. You think they've ghosted you. And the truth is they didn't ghost you, or they did ghost you, that they went somewhere else because they were intercepted, that lead was. And so the frustrating thing is a lot of times in real estate, we do the hard part. We start building the relationship. We give people the numbers. We start helping them see homes and kind of, visualizing, like I want to buy a home. Like I'm ready to get started. But if you send them to a platform like Zillow or Redfin, it's designed to monetize their attention, and the money they're getting is selling the leads to other people. And so basically what this says is, if you don't control where they search, then you don't control the relationship. This isn't about Zillow being evil or Redfin being evil. I know lots of realtors that pay for leads there as well and do great. But it's just about environment control, making sure you're knowledgeable of that. And so one buyer, getting rerouted, that could easily be $8,000 or $12,000 in commission, depending on the home size. And with spring and just 2026 in general, I think it's going to be way busier than we've been in 2025. That's how it's been so far for us. So hopefully it continues that way. But even if this only happens once this year, this is $8,000 to $12,000 that a realtor could be missing out on. And so it's definitely worth fixing. And agents that closing more in Q2 aren't better at follow-up. They control that search experience. And so that's what I want to show you today. And I'm actually going to, so this is a private MLS system. And again, a lot of realtors already, if they have, when I was inviting realtors to this webinar, most of them send out a private MLS link so that their buyers can look through and they're not on Redfin or Zillow. Some of them just say, hey, look on Redfin and Zillow and tell me the properties you're interested in and we can look at it. And that's where there's a lot of danger. So I want to show you this system that we have in here. And a lot of these webinars I've been doing, most of them have been on different tools in the system. And they specifically call this the homes tool. And so what happens is we get you signed up and we send you a link. And I want to be upfront and honest with you. Some of these things they have to be co-branded. Some of them aren't. This is one of those things that has to be co-branded. So this is what it looks like. If someone wants to sign up through your link. And this is the cool thing. This is one of the cool things. I'm still sharing my screen, right, Chris? You can see this. Maybe I missed you. But it can be, whoops. Here we go. You can go into different languages. So for example, these are all the same link here. This one's in Spanish. And we could go into,
Sorry, yeah, I'm still here. I actually muted you. Sorry, I was talking to you.
No worries. Well,
I can see it.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, I actually clicked out of it. The one thing I want to point out, this software is constantly changing. And so the cool thing about it is, like, let's say, for example, a couple of years ago, my dad had some Vietnamese people that wanted to buy a house and we had no idea how to help them out. You can get lots of different languages on here. And if you want, you can request a language. It's not too difficult. So that's what I was just showing is you can get the login to be in Spanish if you want, or we can get it in English. So this is what it would look like if you were the realtor. I have an account on here for a realtor just to practice it. So people will put in their name, last name, and I can just make this up at gmail.com. Hopefully there's no one with that. It doesn't matter. I'm just doing this to show you if I go to my email, the cool thing is now if my email is still being shared, I don't think hopefully it doesn't pop up in the junk mail, but I will get an email about, here we go. I got an email, hey, we got someone signing up. Looking. So now you're aware of the leads popping up. And then the other cool thing, all this is in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, but it pretty much looks like Zillow or Redfin. It has a lot of the same information. Again, all this translates perfectly into different languages. And you can ask it. I know enough Spanish that says questions and responses in AI. So if you want, you could ask this, how many, I don't know what, I don't know what question I would ask it, but if you want, you could ask questions in the AI to this. And so this is one where I know the current way realtors, if they do the private MLS link or search, the one extra thing that this has added to it is the AI stuff. I got to switch this to English because this is confusing me too much. Here we go. No, it's still, I'll go back to this. I think I still have it. Make sure. No, it's still messed. It's because I'm already signed in the wrong way. But anyway, so it's just like Zillow. It's just like Redfin in that you can see all the properties, the homes. The cool thing for you on the real estate side is you get notified that people are looking. But the other thing, maybe this will help. I'm exiting this session. The other thing is it'll give you AI insights. And so that way you can know like, hey, this borrower is looking at these types of homes. And so it'll help you narrow down the search. As a realtor, you don't want to spend too much time looking at a ton of different homes and whatnot. And so, yeah, basically you would sign up and then we can click on the slug and copy that. And then now you can send people to that and it helps keep them in, again, an environment where they're not going to be, you're not competing with other agents. It's not like Redfin or Zillow where people are buying the leads, but you get all the same information. And then not only that, you get AI insights to help you direct it a bit more. So, and then even down here, you can see that these are other people who have signed up and I can see what properties they viewed and whatnot when they were searching. So this is kind of the AI stuff where it starts to help out. So that's pretty much the spiel. And so if you want access to that, let me go back into here. This is, and I'll put a link over